Hey bitch, if you're watching this, you know the goddamn vibes. It's your favorite tarot reader over here, Jonathan Diaz. So today we are going to be talking about the full moon in Sagittarius. It's not only just a full moon, it's also a lunar eclipse. In a fire sign? Bitch, hello? Alright, so we are going to go over three things. I decided to kind of change the questions from last time. The questions I accumulated this time I feel like are going to be a lot more helpful than the ones before. So the first one we're going to look at here is how to prepare. And the next thing we're going to look at here is what to expect. And then any guidance after the full moon is over. So let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to be using the Moon Power Tarot here. I just feel like it's very fitting for this reading over here. So first thing I'm going to look at here is to see how to prepare, what advice the universe, the moon, spirit has for you, because I feel like it's going to be very, very intense for a lot of people. And I don't know about you, but like the fact that it's a full moon and it's also a lunar eclipse. Yes, also a lunar eclipse. It's gonna be scary. A lot of energy is being put out here. So let's see what the cards have to say regarding on how to prepare for this full moon. Interesting. Okay, so here are the cards that I pulled out here. We have the 10 of Pentacles, we have the 5 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the 7 of Cups, we have the Knight of Swords, we have Death, and the last card is the 2 of Wands. Okay, so right off the bat, what I'm noticing with the imagery here, you're gonna wanna wear some sort of protective clothing or jewelry here. And I'm looking at that because of the 5 of Swords here and the 10 of Pentacles. They have a lot of jewelry on. I feel like a lot of this does have to do with like crystals and stuff like that. Any protective gear, pentagrams, specifically pentagrams. Yeah, look at that. Pentacles, pentagrams, stuff like that. I feel like there needs to be some sort of ring of protection around you, because I feel like shit is going to go downhill. Now, I'm sensing it's gonna be a bit of a tower moment, multiple tower moments at that here, because I feel like with the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords here, a lot of you are going to be feeling very mentally conflicted and also kind of feeling left out in the cold by a lot of people. I feel like this is a time of detoxing as well. I feel like these tower moments are basically to build a much stronger foundation for you and overall kind of clear any negative energy here. And also considering that it's a full moon lunar eclipse, I feel like there's just so much energy buildup that needs to just be released. It's kind of like having temporary Moldavite. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, yeah, I'm noticing a pattern here. Like even the 7 of Cups and the Death card, she has this whole earpiece connecting to her lip, and then the Death card, the person is completely covered in armor. So I feel like this is a time that's gonna build you lots of tough skin here. So I feel like mentally and emotionally, you need to start preparing. Grab some oils, you know, some protection oils, you know, stuff like that. Maybe things that are gonna make you feel a bit numb throughout this entire thing here, because a lot of unexpected things are going to start happening here. So I feel like that's going to be an essential part. I feel like your life right now is kind of full of illusions, and I feel like I said, these tower moments are going to help break out all these illusions here and give you like the clarity of the Ace of Swords, where everything is crystal clear, giving you the truth, all that good stuff. And of course, with the Death card, this card is all about transformation, going from a caterpillar to a cocoon to a butterfly, emerging something beautiful. All right, overall I feel like this entire thing is more so of physical things that are gonna help protect you. Again, like I said, crystals, pentacles, you know, stuff like that, where it's just things that are tangible that you can hold around you that is just going to help you stabilize yourself. So things like smoky quartz, black tourmaline, clear quartz, you know, stuff like that, helping you with protection, helping you with grounding yourself, I feel like is another essential thing. So right now I feel like go easy on the shadow work, because I feel like this entire lunar eclipse full moon in Sagittarius thing is gonna be like an entire buildup of shadow work for you. Oh, by the way, shadow work, for those that don't know, it's basically healing the inner parts of you that you don't really want to touch up on in regards to trauma, accidents and things you just don't want to deal with. You deal with them, you accept them, you confront it, and you try to leave it behind you. That's a basic gist of what shadow work is. All right, and the next thing we're gonna look at is what to expect. There definitely was a bit of foreshadowing of what to expect there with the whole tower moment thing I was saying, tower moments that I was saying about. But let's get a bit more specific about like what these tower moments can be. Okay, we're gonna get a bit more specific, so let's see what happens. All right, you guys, so the cards that I pulled out here, we have the Five of Cups, we have the Hermit, we have the Three of Pentacles, we have the Chariot, we have the Two of Wands again, we have the Queen of Wands, the Fool, and lastly we have the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so what to expect? Remember what I was saying before about this whole shadow work thing of you guys kind of delving into the past, looking back at trauma and dealing with it, accepting it, moving forward? That's essentially what's going to happen here. I feel like this moon is gonna bring out like the deepest, darkest parts of yourself, things that like you're completely aware of, things that you've buried in the back of your mind. Those things are going to be brought up here. Like you're gonna be put in hermit mode where you're gonna be like, why do I keep thinking of this? Why is this being brought up? What is happening? That is because you're having a Five of Cups moment, where basically this card is that you're looking back on past mistakes, past things that didn't work out, and you're not realizing your potential. This moon, the power of this moon is what's going to bring that out. It's going to make you realize your potential, make you face these things from your past and overall trying to conquer them. And now the next two cards here, the Three of Pentacles and the Chariot. So I feel like Three of Pentacles is kind of symbolic of like you're gonna be dealing with three different versions of yourself from the past. Like I said before, it's definitely gonna be multiple things you're gonna be moving forward that is also going to head towards you. So it's going to be a lot of emotional no. I don't want to deal with this. I'm already so fucking nervous. This is all gonna come out very positive for you at the end of the day, okay? But look, all these things are gonna start coming towards you, you having to deal with them, you having to confront it. I feel like most of it does have to do with childhood trauma, also has to do with just trauma in general, whether it be like an ex or a past relationship or relationship with your parents, with your siblings, whatever the case is. That's definitely gonna be brought up to the surface, and it basically being like, hi, thought you'd seen the last of me, didn't you? And then Two of Wands and the Queen of Wands here. So look, I feel like Two of Wands here, this girl looks shook. This woman, they, them, I don't know her pronouns, but look at her eyes. I'm just staring at her eyes here, and this to me is like you guys looking in all fucking directions, not knowing where to go, not knowing what to do because there's just so much overwhelming things happening. Now, the Queen of Wands, I literally feel like it's the moon. I feel like the Queen of Wands is fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, and Queen of Wands looks like a whole ass bad bitch. Looks like she could be the fucking queen of the moon here. Now, this tower thing over here, there's literally a tower back here that's literally exploded. Basically like a tower moment. And this is the Queen of Wands, the moon in Sagittarius. This Sagittarius here, this lunar eclipse bitch, is over here fucking shit up for everyone. This full moon over here is literally coming through to basically fuck shit up for everyone, but for the better. Think of this full moon like a wrecking ball. It's coming through, wrecking all these old buildings, all these old things here, and you having to sweep up the aftermath and you basically building back up from this here. Last two cards that came out is the Fool and the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like a lot of you, for those that practice witchcraft, for those that are into tarot, you know, stuff like that, I feel like spiritually and your witchiness and all that stuff here, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be ascending a lot more. You guys are going to be more in touch with your intuition, being in tune with your spirit guides, with your powers, all that good stuff here. And not only that, with the Queen of Pentacles, you guys are gonna have a much more groundedness after like all this stuff is over, because you're not gonna have all these old things in the way anymore. It's just gonna be like a brand new you. Like I said, like the whole Death card, which is all about transformation. But yeah, that's what's coming up here. All right, and the last thing we're gonna look at here is what to expect after the moon is over. You wanna know what song is popping into my head here, you guys? know After the Storm by Kali Uchis. That's the song that's kind of coming up in my head here when I started saying that. And it's very symbolic because, you know, like the storm. It's scary, it's noisy, it's rainy, it's wet, it's very loud. After the storm, the clouds dissipate, you see the rainbows forming, the sun is coming out, butterflies are coming out, you see like the beautiful droplets on leaves, on grass, you can smell like the aftermath of the rain. You know, it's more calming afterwards. So I feel like that's kind of what's going on. Like, it's definitely gonna be something to look forward to after this is all over. But let's see what the cards have to say after this moon is over. Ooh, period. I like where this is going. I really like where this is going, bitch. Okay, so the cards that we have here, first one is the Star. Second one is the Ace of Cups. We have the Six of Cups, the Seven of Wands. We have the Ten of Pentacles again. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups, and then we have the Three of Swords. So wow. Listen, I want to talk about the Ace of Cups and the Six of Cups here. So remember that I was talking about, you know, you guys having to deal with things from the past, right? That's what the Six of Cups is. It's things from your past, it's nostalgia, childhood memories, you know, whatsoever. All that stuff there, things that have to do with your past. So the fact that the Ace of Cups came out right next to it, I feel like you're finally giving your cup of love to your past self, and I feel like you're finally gonna be able to heal from things in the past. The Star, this was something that you had to go through. I feel like this entire full moon period is gonna be like, this card here is like the light at the end of the tunnel. This full moon period is the tunnel right now. At the end, once everything is finally over, that's your light. That's your light at the end of the tunnel, you know? That's you finally giving your cup of love to your past self, to your old self, healing your inner child, you know, all that good stuff here. And look, even Seven of Wands is like fighting off like those past memories that were coming back to haunt you. You finally knowing how to battle them. That is sexy. Next thing is Ten of Pentacles here. Abundance, security, prosperity. What is this movie called? I don't remember what the movie is. I don't remember the name of the movie, but it's basically this woman that's like dancing with a snake. She has like a very sexy outfit, whatever, and she's dancing to some music. She's kind of just there, you know, feeling very confident. I feel like that's what you guys are gonna be stepping into, is just overall, you know, kind of putting on a show for people and expressing like, listen bitch, I fucking went through this, all right? Like, this is gonna be like stories of a fucking lifetime, all right? These are definitely gonna be life-changing things before the better, like I was saying before. Now, last three cards I want to talk about is the Page of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords, of course, has to do with heartbreak, has to do with grief, has to do with pain overall. And I feel like you guys are going from the Page of Cups, which is someone not emotionally in tune within themselves, someone emotionally tapped out, to someone being in complete control of their emotions here with the Queen of Cups. Now, I feel like you're going to be able to give your cup of love to yourself as well as to other people. I feel like because you've been doing like this full moon lunar eclipse here has brought so much healing towards you, that now you're gonna be able to give that healing to others here. There's so much beautiful stuff coming through here for you. Like, I feel like this entire full moon is going to release so many blockages here. Also considering that we did have the new moon, which I feel like was opening lots of new possibilities and all that good stuff here. I feel like these blockages are kind of being like punched out the fucking way in order for other things to kind of come in your path here. But that is what's coming after the moon is over. Now, last thing I do want to talk about, I have this oracle deck called the Moonology Oracle cards, and it has all the moon phases in it, you know, and zodiac signs and everything. So I have here the full moon in Sagittarius and the full moon eclipse. Now, the full moon in Sagittarius says, look at the bigger picture. I feel like this is talking more of, you know, looking at the bigger picture from your past, obviously, you know, like I was saying before, your past being brought up a lot. I feel like a lot of you were kind of forgetting the point of certain events that happened in your past and trying to learn those lessons here. So I feel like kind of taking a step back and realizing everything that's happening, I feel like you know, that's what this full moon is bringing you. It's bringing you that realization for you to look at the bigger picture of things in order for you to figure out how to accept it and how to move past it. The full moon eclipse here reads, conclusions are within reach. So it's like having both of these like hand in hand. It's like, all right, here's a bigger picture, and then like other energies are like, hey, like go over here, like hinting you towards the right direction. Conclusions are within reach here, right? So I feel like, you know, it's energy kind of being brought towards you to be like, hey, you have the answers right in front of you. Just look at the bigger picture. I feel like these two are just going hand in hand together. It's like, I'm not gonna say it's like guiding you, like holding your hand through this. I feel like it's more like, all right, here are the tools, go figure it out now. Because the answer is literally right in front of your face. You're just gonna analyze everything. You know, I feel like that's kind of what's going on. Alright, you guys, well, that is it for this reading here. I really hope you found this helpful. Definitely let me know what you thought about this reading. Comment down below. Make sure you like this video if, you know, you like what you see. If you guys want to continue seeing more content from me, I also do post daily tarot and oracle card readings on my Instagram. Link is also in the bio. If you want to book a reading with me, you can go to tarotbyjohnny.com. Link is also in the bio. But alright, you guys, let me know what you think. Let me know what your experience is. Let me know how you're planning to prepare for this full moon, lunar eclipse, and Sagittarius. That's a mouthful. That is a fucking mouthful. Take care. I will talk to you soon, and I'll see you next time, alright? Bye-bye.